Hello everyone. In this chapter, we are going to learn about reflection. Reflection is most important chapter for board. It is asked every year for 4 marks, which you have to do it in the form of which you have to answer in the form of graph or without graph. So first, let us understand the reflection. What is reflection? Reflection means the mirror image. Mirror image. If I am telling if I am taking this as a coordinate axis already drawn on the graph paper, and this is an x-axis, this is y-axis, this is called x dash, this is y dash. If let me take any one point, if I am taking one point as 3 comma 2 and I am reflecting it in x-axis means this axis, just check it out here. This is the x-axis, this is the mirror. So reflection will be exactly same like this here. Here we have two blocker gaps. Here also we will have two blocker gap. So you will get reflection exactly over here. That its coordinate will be 3 comma minus 2. Its coordinate will be 3 comma minus 2. So what did you understood over here? When any point x comma y, when reflected in x-axis, its y coordinate will change sign, x comma minus y. Any point if you will take, let's say one more time point, if I am taking this as minus 4 comma 3. If I am taking this point minus 4 comma 3, and if you have to reflect in x-axis में here 3 का gap, see its reflection is total, distance is totally same from the mirror point. This point you will get as minus 4 comma minus 3. See, only y coordinate sign had been changed. So when you are reflecting any point in x-axis, its y coordinate will change. Now we will take same example for y-axis. Now we can consider y-axis as a mirror line. Let's say this is a mirror line. Reflection means an image. Mirror का reflection, mirror में what image you are getting, that is also called reflection. Now this is the point, this is the y-axis. So when you are reflecting in y-axis, see the distance between the point and the y-axis is 3 blocks. So here also 3 blocks, it will go away. You know, image distance and object distance are all always same. Those who are learning physics, they may easily understand what is reflection. Here 3 comma minus 3 comma 2. Same way if I am taking any one point over here, or we can take some point over here, minus 3 comma minus 4. So reflection mein if you will see, the distance between the mirror line and the point is 3 blocks, and same 3 blocks it will go away. So it will become 3 comma minus 4. So as you notice, when you are reflecting any point in y-axis, its x coordinate will change sign. Its x coordinate changes sign. See here 3 2 minus 3 2. If you will see, y coordinate is always same when you are reflecting in y axis, and when you are reflecting in x axis, x coordinate is always same. Now third reflection is reflection in origin. Reflection in origin means the coordinate will change quadrant, opposite quadrant. If these two coordinates, this two quadrant and this two quadrant, if the point is over here, after reflection it will come to its opposite part, opposite quadrant, that is 3 comma 2 will become minus 3 comma 2. 3 comma 2 will become minus 3 comma minus 2. If I say a point over here 3 comma minus 3, so its point here I can say this is P and this is P dash, this is Q, और इसका reflection will be minus 3 comma 3. Just cross में quadrant will exchange. q dash is equal to minus 3 comma 3. See, if you will see, both coordinate has changed sign. So when you are reflecting any point in origin, reflection in origin, you will get minus x comma minus y. So a point when reflected in x-axis, its x coordinate will change sign. A point when reflected in y-axis, its y sorry again, a point when reflected in x-axis, its y coordinate will change sign. A point when reflected in y-axis, its x coordinate will change sign. But when point is reflected in origin means center, so its both coordinate will change sign. So let us see, this was the single transformation. If I am taking a point as 3 comma 4, point P as 3 comma 4, so point 3 comma 4, first when reflected in x-axis, first I will reflect in x-axis, so I will get 3 comma minus 4. What does it means? Its y coordinate had changed sign. P dash is 3 comma minus 4. Now this same point has been reflected in y-axis. See, here we are doing double transformation. Now if you are reflecting in y-axis, what you will get? You will get here. See, because there's a 3 ka gap, here 3 ka gap. It should be same. So this is my p double dash. So it will become minus 3 comma minus 4. So single transformation will be from P to P double dash. Let's say इसको पहले we'll write P double dash is minus 3 comma minus 4. So if you say single transformation from first से ending तक, what will be a single transformation? This is reflection in origin. See, there are three reflections. पहले reflection X से, reflection in Y and reflection in origin. So when you are reflecting in X followed by Y, the single transformation will be origin. Same way, if you are reflecting in x-axis followed by reflection in y-axis, sorry, followed by reflection in origin, you will get reflection in y-axis. So when you are doing two transformation, x and y, you will get origin, x and origin, then you will get y. This is called single transformation. You can just check the coordinate. Which coordinate has changed sign? Both coordinates. So it is reflection in origin. See, this is the formulas that you have to remember. Reflection in x-axis. When x comma y is reflected in x-axis, y coordinate changes sign. Reflection of x-axis, reflection in y-axis of x and y, its x coordinate will change sign. Reflection in origin of x and y, both coordinate will change sign. Okay. Now first, if you are reflecting in x-axis followed by y-axis, the single transformation will be origin. If you are reflecting in x-axis followed by origin, then single transformation will be y-axis. I will tell you. This is first point P 2 comma 3. First it is reflected in x-axis. It becomes 2 comma minus 3. Then it is reflected in origin. So ये quadrant में से origin means it will go cross. ऐसा. It will go to another quadrant. It will become minus 3 comma sorry, minus 2 comma 3. It will go to minus 2 comma 3. This is P double dash. So single transformation क्या हो गया? See, it is single transformation is reflection in y-axis. The point P has been reflected in y-axis. So simply you have to write, if two transformation occurs simultaneously, then single transformation will be the third transformation that is left out. Okay. So last part, reflection in y-axis followed by the reflection in origin gives you total reflection in single transformation as reflection in x-axis. So this all you have to remember. Now coordinate of origin is always 0 comma 0, that you already know. Coordinate of any point on x-axis is x comma 0, just like 2 comma 0, 4 comma 0 minus 3 comma 0 minus 5 comma 0. See, if you will see any point on x-axis, uska y coordinate is always 0. Now y-axis पे if you will see any coordinate on the y-axis, usko can be written as 0 comma 5, 0 comma 3, 0 comma 2, 0 comma minus 2. See, its x coordinates are always 0. Now invariant point, this is an important word. Invariant point means when a point does not change its position under the given transformation is called invariant point. See, now I will take one example. Let me take one point. Let me take a point 2 comma 0. So what I told, if a point 2 comma 0, when you are reflecting in x-axis, when you will reflect in x-axis, what is the rule when reflecting in x-axis? Y coordinate ki sign will change, so it will become 2 comma 0. So I cannot write minus 0, it will remain same. So when a point under the certain reflection remains same, it is called invariant point. Means x comma 0 is always invariant in x-axis. X comma 0 will not change its position in x-axis. 0 comma y will not change its position in y-axis, and 0 comma 0 will not change its position in origin as well as x-axis as well as y-axis. So these conditions are very important. Invariant points. Invariant means a point which do not change its position under the certain transformation, under the given transformation. So let us revise. Okay, first, when you are reflecting any point x and y under the reflection in x-axis, its y coordinate will always change sign. The example which we had seen, see 5 comma 1, I am taking this as p 5 comma 1. इसको if you will reflect in x-axis, it will become 5 comma minus 1. As you see, x coordinate had y coordinate had changed sign. Same way, same point को if you are reflecting in y-axis, so p dash will become, if you are reflecting in y-axis, so the distance between the point and the y-axis is 5. Again 5 unit it will go away. So the point will be minus 5 comma 1. So as you see, y axis के reflection में x coordinate changes the sign, and when you are reflecting in origin, both coordinate will change, and reflection in origin means opposite side. So this p का it will become 5 comma 1 का it will become minus 5 comma minus 1. It will change both sign. ठीक है. So these were the reflection of x-axis, y-axis and origin. If let's say px comma y, when reflected in x-axis, it will become px comma minus y. Now this point is reflected in y-axis, it will become p double dash minus x comma y. So single transformation, 1 minute, minus comma yx comma minus y. Single transformation from here to here is reflection in origin. Same way, again px comma y, when reflected in x-axis, you will get px comma minus y. Again it is reflected in origin. Origin mein we will change both coordinate की sign, minus x comma y. तो सिंगल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन if you will see, इधर xy था, इधर minus x minus x comma y है. So its x coordinate had changed sign, so it is obviously reflection in y-axis. This is called single transformation. Same way other also you can try by your own. Now I will teach you some reflections of some other axis, some other vertical line. See, there are three types of line. One is slanting line, one is horizontal line, and one is vertical line. So when here I will just talk about vertical and slanting line. Last year you had said vertical line is always perpendicular to x-axis. Let's say this is a vertical line. If it is passing through x का 3, so its equation will become x equal to 3. If I am drawing this vertical line, so its इसका coordinate is x equal to a. Now this is called a horizontal line. Any horizontal line is always parallel to x-axis and perpendicular to y-axis. So this इसका equation will be y equal to -3 if I am drawing it like this. This is also a horizontal line. इसका equation will be y equal to 5 because it is passing through the 5 of y. This is y equal to 3 because it is passing through the -3 of y coordinate. This equation is x equal to 3 because it is passing through the coordinate of x equal to 3. This is -3, so we can write it as x equal to -3. So now if any point x comma y when reflected under x equal to a, x equal to a means vertical line. Whenever we say x equal to a, that means it is vertical line, and whenever we say y equal to a or b, you can say anything. A is just a constant. We will consider a as any constant like 5, -3. Whenever it say y is equal to, we say it as a horizontal line. Just do remember this part. Let us erase and I will explain you horizontal and vertical line ka transformation, and we will derive some formulas. So when r x comma y reflected in x equal to a, so let's say इसको I can say as p. So p dash will become 2a minus x comma y. When it is reflected in vertical line में x coordinate changes and y coordinate remains same. Now I will take one example. If I am taking one point as -4, 3, let me draw what mirror line. Let me draw, this is a line of reflection. ठीक है, this line का equation is x equal to -1 because it is passing through the -1 of x. Now check the distance. Reflection means if this is a mirror line, this is the mirror line, so its distance is what? Its distance is 3. See, -4 to -1, 3. So I will just go 3 unit backward over here. So my reflection will be this part. So it will give you 2, 3. But how by formula we can do that? If let's say p of -4, 3 when reflected in x equal to -1, तो इसका x coordinate क्या होता है? 2 into a is -1 minus x का coordinate is -4. See, this is x coordinate. So -2 plus 4, that is equal to 2. So I got p dash की value 2. See, and y will remain same. Is this part clear? This type of sum we are going to discuss in exercise part also. This is just an example. So I had shown you that when we are reflecting any point in the vertical line, its x coordinate will be 2 times a minus x coordinate. What is a? A is the equation of the line through which mirror line passes. A is the x coordinate through which the line passes. Now we will discuss the second part also. If you want to really understand this, draw some graph in your graph paper, and then you can take any example, draw mirror line, and you can check. Now I will take a point. Let's say my mirror line is this. My mirror line is y equal to 2. Y equal to 2, and I can take any point. I can take -4, you can take any point. Now I have to reflect in this mirror line. So if you see the distance, this is the mirror line. So if you see the distance of the point from the mirror line is 3 units. 3 block up, so I can take 3 block down. So by graph, we can say P dash ka coordinate is -4 comma -1. Wait, -1. So when P x comma y, when reflected in y is equal to a, that is horizontal line. So we will get P dash x coordinate will remain same. Here you will get 2a minus y. Same way, same. So here a is what? A is this. So let us say 2 into a. That is 2 minus y coordinate is what? 5. So 2 to the 4 minus 5, that is -1. If you will see, you are getting -1 as y coordinate. The same thing I can take over here. When P -4 comma 5, when reflected in y is equal to 2, P dash will become x square coordinate will remain same, y coordinate will be 2 into this is a minus 5, that is equal to -1. So this you will get as -1. Hope you understood this. So whenever you are reflecting under the vertical line, any vertical line, the vertical line ka equation is x equal to some constant value. So its x coordinate will change, y will remain same. But when you are reflecting in the horizontal line, uska x coordinate will remain same and y coordinate will change, like 2a minus y, and x coordinate for x equal to a will change like 2a minus x. With this, reflections ka concepts is done. If you will do some questions, you will gain confidence in this topic. See, first question, find the image of each of the following point when reflection in x-axis. We know reflection in x-axis क्या होता है? Any point p x comma y when reflected in x-axis, its y coordinate will change sign. Y coordinate की sign will remain opposite. तो first point है 5,8. Write it in your notebook. In reflected in x-axis, it will become 5, -8. See, x coordinate, y x coordinate is same, y coordinate की sign change हो गई. Second is 3, -4. When reflected in x-axis, it will become 3, 4. Third is -6, -2. When reflected in x-axis, it will become -6 will remain as it is, y coordinate changes the sign. 0, 5. When reflected in x-axis, you will get 0, -5. 6, 3. When reflected in x-axis, you will get 6, -3. 7, -5. When reflected in x-axis, you will get 7, 5. See, everywhere we have just changed the y coordinate की sign. बाकी x coordinate is always same when reflected in x-axis. -4, 3 when reflected in x-axis, you will get y-x coordinate as same and y coordinate changes sign. -2, -4 when reflected in x-axis, you will get -2, 4. So in this question, what we had understood, when any point is reflected under the x-axis, its y coordinate always changes sign. X-axis ka equation is also called y equal to 0. When they say find the image of the point 5, 8 under the reflection of y is equal to 0. Y is equal to 0 means clearly it is x-axis. This is the equation of x-axis. You have to remember, equation of x-axis is y is equal to 0. I think so this first question is totally clear with you. Question number second. Find the image of each of the following point when reflected in y-axis, that is x equal to 0. So first I will write equation of y-axis is x equal to 0. So when we know when any point px comma y when reflected under x equal to 0 or y-axis, its y coordinate changes, its x coordinate changes sign. It will become p minus x comma y. Its x coordinate changes sign when it is reflected under y-axis. So first I will 4 comma 6 under the reflection of y-axis. It will become minus 4 comma 6. Second, minus 5 comma 3 under the reflection of y-axis. It will become 5 comma 3. Minus 8 comma minus 2 under the reflection of y-axis. It will become 8 comma minus 2. 3 comma 0 under the reflection of y-axis, it will become minus 3 comma 0. Everywhere in this example you have just noticed we had changed x coordinate. Why we are changing x coordinate? Just to, because it is a reflection in y-axis. See, everywhere y coordinate is same. Now 2 comma 6 on reflecting in y-axis, you will get minus 2 comma 6. Minus 3 comma 8 on reflection in y-axis, you will get 3 comma 8. Minus 5 comma minus 3 on reflection in y-axis, you will get 5 comma minus 3. And then 0 comma minus 1 on reflection in y-axis, you will get 0 comma minus 1. This is called invariant point. Invariant points. Because this point lies on y-axis, the y-axis, any point, if it lies on y-axis, it is invariant in y-axis. Invariant means it will not change its position. See, let us say this is x-axis and this is y-axis. So there is a point, say 0 comma minus 1. This is 0 comma minus 1. अगर इसको, if you are reflecting in y-axis, you will not get image because point lies on the mirror line. So you cannot reflect it. Yeah. So we say 0 comma y wala pattern is invariant in y-axis. Same way, x comma 0 is always invariant in x-axis because x comma 0 lies on x-axis. In x-axis. Question third. Find the image of each of the following points when reflected in origin. When px comma y when reflected in origin, we can write minus x comma minus y. So when any point is reflected in origin, its both coordinates ka sign will change. So let us do minus 3 comma 4. When reflected in origin, you will get 3 comma minus 4. See, both sign. Minus 3 will become plus 3 and plus 4 will become minus 4. Minus 7 comma minus 3 when reflected in origin gives you 7 comma 3. 5 comma 0 on reflection in origin will become minus 5 comma, you cannot write minus 0, so we can write 0. 0 comma minus 2 on reflection in origin will give you 0 comma 2. Minus 5 comma 8 on reflection in origin gives you 5 comma minus 8. Minus 6 comma minus 4 when reflection in origin gives you 6 comma 4. 7 comma 4 on reflection in origin will give you minus 7 comma minus 4. You have to just change sign of both coordinate.
and 9 comma 0 on reflection in origin will give you minus 9 comma 0. This was the first three basic questions. Question number 4. The point P A comma B is first reflected in origin. So let us reflect P A comma B when reflected in origin. So you will get P dash, that can be written as minus A comma minus B. Both sign will change, and that point is now reflected in x-axis. Reflected in x-axis we can say as P double dash. So when minus A minus B is reflected in x-axis, so whenever a point is reflecting in x-axis, its y coordinate will change the sign. So it will become minus A comma B. Now actual point is given as P double dash 3 comma minus 4. That can be compared with this final point minus A comma B. So comparing this, we can say 3 is equal to minus A. So therefore we can write A is equal to minus 3. Then B is equal to minus 4. So therefore last answer you can write as A is equal to minus 3, B is equal to minus 4. The point P minus 6 comma minus 3 on reflection in y-axis is mapped to P dash. When reflecting in y-axis, obviously its x coordinate will change sign, so this minus 6 will become 6 and y coordinate will remain as it is. So write down the coordinate of P dash, we already wrote. Okay, now the P dash on reflecting in origin, it maps to P double dash. So when it's mapped to origin, so what happens, origin में both signs 6 will become minus 6 and minus 3 will become 3. Both sign will change. So write down the coordinate of P double dash. So we got first two answers. Now write down the single transformation that maps P minus 6 comma minus 3 onto P double dash minus 6 comma 3. If you will see, only y coordinate has changed its sign. X coordinate is same, so we can say single transformation from P to P double dash is reflection in x-axis, because in x-axis only y coordinate changes its sign, x coordinate remains same. And obviously if you will see, first reflection is reflection in x-axis followed by the reflection in origin. So first if you will just see the point minus 6 comma minus 3 is the point over here, because x is negative, y is negative. If you are reflecting in y-axis, it will come to this point, and then if you are reflecting in origin, it will come to this point. So this is P double dash, and this is P dash. So P to P double dash is the reflection in x-axis. See this here, we have the mirror image. Question number 6. The point P 6 comma minus 7 is reflected in origin to P dash. Let us write P dash ka coordinate. Since it is reflected in origin, both signs will change. My 6 will become minus 6 and 7 minus 7 will become 7. So I got a coordinate of P dash. Now P dash is then reflected in x-axis. When you are reflecting a point in x-axis, its y coordinate will change sign. So 7 will become minus 7 as of now. So write down the coordinate of P dash, done. Write down the coordinate of P double dash, it's done. Now we are writing single transformation that maps P, that is 6 comma minus 7 onto P double dash minus 6 comma minus 7. If you will see it over here, only x coordinate had changed sign. Whenever x coordinate changes the sign, so it is reflection in y-axis. So single transformation we can write. Single transformation means if you have to go from P to direct P double dash, how you can transform. This is double transformation, first with origin and then with x-axis. There are two transformation, but instead of two transformation, if you have to jump from P to P double dash, how what transformation you will do, that you have to write. Single transformation from P to P double dash is reflection in y-axis. Question number 7. The vertices of a triangle A, B and C is given. This triangle is reflected in x-axis to get A dash, B dash, C dash. So write down the coordinate of A dash. So when any point reflected in x-axis, its y coordinate changes the sign. 2 comma minus 3, P dash is minus 1 comma minus 2, C dash is 3 comma minus 3 comma 0. So if you will see, C is an invariant point. You can see when a point is reflected in x-axis, its position is same. So this type of point is called invariant point. Invariant in x-axis. As we had already discussed, any point which is in the form of x comma 0 is invariant in x-axis. You don't have to write this, just an explanation के लिए. Now, are the triangles congruent? Of course, reflected triangle is congruent because it has same shape, same size, same side and same angle. So we can say triangle ABC is congruent to triangle A dash, B dash, C dash. Triangle की sides, length of the sides and angles does not change when it is reflected. The point PQR, the triangle is reflected in y-axis to form P dash, Q dash, R dash. It's a similar question. P I can write minus 2 comma 4, Q is 3 comma minus 1, R is 6 comma 2. Now this triangle is reflected in y-axis to get P dash. P dash की value will become, when it is reflected in y-axis, its x coordinate will change sign. It will become 2 comma 4. See, these two coordinates will change sign. Here you can say Q dash is minus 3 comma minus 1, R dash is minus 6 comma 2. Write down the coordinate of PQR, we did that. Question 9. A triangle ABC with A 1 comma 2, B 4 comma 4 and C 3 7 is first reflected in y equal to 0. What does y equal to 0 means? it is x-axis. We had already discussed previously that whenever they say in y equal to 0 it is x-axis. Equation of x-axis is y equal to 0. So I can write reflected in y equal to 0. So a dash will become, when a point is reflected in x-axis, its y coordinate will change sign. 1 comma minus 2. Same thing, I can write y equal to 0, or you can even write rx. So b dash will become minus, sorry, 4 comma minus, y coordinate will change sign. On to a dash, b dash, c dash, and then a dash, b dash, c dash is reflected in origin to get a double dash, b double dash, c double dash. So either I can write a double dash. Since it is reflecting in origin, I can change both sign of the coordinate. One will become minus 1. Just check. This 1 will become minus 1 and minus 2 will become 2. Same way we will do with b, reflecting in origin, b double dash, that is minus 4 comma 4, reflecting in origin, c double dash is minus 3 comma 7. So we got answer for a double dash, b double dash, c double dash. Write down the single transformation that maps triangle ABC onto, see triangle ABC के लिए this triangle का coordinate onto this part. So if you will see, first its reflection in x-axis followed by origin. So single transformation from A to A double dash is, see, it's just a change of y coordinate. So it is reflection in y-axis. The single transformation from triangle ABC onto triangle A double dash, B double dash, C double dash is reflection in y-axis, because see, x coordinate had changed its sign. Question number 10. Mark it as an important question. Till now we had learned how to reflect a point in x-axis, y-axis and origin. But here it is reflected in some other vertical line, V for vertical line and H for horizontal line. That in concept part we had discussed how to reflect a point in some vertical line or horizontal line without graph. With graph though it's easy to predict, but without graph how we will do? So first I will write a formula for that. If point P x comma y when reflected in x-axis or when reflected in any axis which is vertical, let's say vertical axis means x equal to a के form में, where a is any constant value. Okay, so इसका p dash will become 2a minus x comma y. So now point P, first is point P 4 comma 5 when reflected in x is equal to 6. Its x coordinate changes but y coordinate remains same. So x coordinate will become, see, 2 times 6 2a, we are putting in this formula, in this part, 2a minus 4 x is 4. So 6 2s are 12. 12 minus 4 is 8. So I can write 8 comma 5. Second, point B. This is point A. Sorry. Let's make it as A dash. Point B minus 3 comma 2. When reflected in x equal to minus 5, it will become B dash. So calculating it, 2 into minus 5 minus of minus 3. Do not calculate it mentally, otherwise you may make mistake. So it becomes 2 into minus 5 minus of minus 3. So minus 10 plus 3, that is minus 7, comma y coordinate will remain same. This was when a point is reflected in any axis which is vertical. That we can say as it is parallel to y-axis or perpendicular to x-axis. Now next I will give you one example formula. When a point p x comma y is reflected in any horizontal line, that is y equal to b, तो उसका coordinate will become x comma 2a minus y. Its y coordinate always remains x coordinate always remains same and y coordinate changes. तो third वाला c 3 comma 6 when reflected in y is equal to minus 2, it becomes c dash. X coordinate will remain same और y coordinate के लिए I can write 2 into minus 2 because this is my a and this is x comma y. So if you minus 6, so minus 4 minus 6 is minus 10. Fourth question, point D minus 2 comma minus 5 when reflected in y is equal to 5. So D dash will become minus 2 comma 2 into this is y is equal to a, this is x comma y, 2 into 5, that is 10. So 10, wait, 2 into 2 into 5, 10, minus of minus 5. So that is plus 15. Just change this sign here. So 10 plus 5, that is 15. Okay. In this way it gets reflected. Let me check it out. Question में तो y equal to 5 ही है. Okay, reflected in y equal to 5. So 2 into 5, that is 10. 10 minus of minus 5 will become plus 50. So here there is a typing error. So make it proper. Now next question starts for the graph. Most of the board questions is related to graph. तो graph के लिए you have to just read carefully, take scale properly, use the graph and take 1 centimeter is equal to 1 units along x-axis and y-axis. We will read question as well as we will start drawing the graph. Graph is on the next page. So first question says use a graph paper with a scale of 1 centimeter equal to 1 units on both axes. First question is plot the point A minus 2 comma 2. See, this is my point A and this is my point B. Point A is minus 2 comma 2. See, minus 2 from the x-axis and 2 from the y-axis. It intersect to get a point. And then 4 comma 4. You know this how to plot 4 comma 4. Once you have plotted A and B, now we will reflect A and B in origin to get A dash and B dash respectively. See, if A point minus 2 comma 2 is reflected in origin means exactly opposite direction, इधर आएगा somewhat, and B dash will come somewhere here, ऐसा this part में. So let us draw it. Minus 2 comma 2 will become 2 comma minus 2. Let's write it as a dash. A dash is minus 2 comma minus 2 and b dash will be minus 4 comma minus 4. This is the second question. Reflect a dash and b dash in the origin to get reflect a and b in the origin to get a dash b dash respectively. Now third question ka answer you have to write in your answer sheet or in your notebook. That is, write down the coordinate of a dash and b dash. Even you have to write it in the graph paper as well as in the notebook. Now give the geometrical name of a, b, a dash, b dash. So you have to always, whenever they say a geometrical name, so always you have to start joining from the first letter. First you have to join a, b, then b dash a, b, a dash, then a dash, b dash. You have to keep joining in that way. So let us join. Pehle we will start with a ko we have to join with b. First a is joined with b. Now b will be joined with a dash. Then a dash will be joined with b dash. Keep scale properly and draw. And then last में first and last point should be joined. Oh. Okay, this is my diagram. So what is the geometrical name? Geometrical name will be rhombus. You can just check your all sides with a scale. If all sides are equal, it can be either square or it can be rhombus. But we can see angle between the two consecutive sides is not 90 degrees, so it is a rhombus. Now line of symmetry. Line of symmetry is the line which divides whole diagram into two equal parts. Symmetrical, you had learned about the symmetry in drawing. Symmetrical line is the line which breaks whole diagram into equal half. So let us draw line of symmetry. We can make broken line. This is water. First symmetrical line a dash. Then second symmetrical line will be b dash. Okay. So you have to write line of symmetry is a dash and b dash. This answer should be written on the answer pages. All coordinates should be labeled x axis, x dash, y dash, scale. Everything should be labeled on the graph. In this way you can finish your 4 marks ka graph. Next question. On the graph paper, plot 4a 4,6 and b 2,3. Find the image of a when reflected in y equal to 0, y equal to 0. That means it is an x-axis. Name it as a dash. Find the coordinate of b dash, the image of b when reflected in a dash. Give the geometrical name. Calculate the area. So let us start drawing the graph. So first we have to read question again. Plot a point plot on the graph, plot point A 4 comma 6. See, this is my 4 comma 6 in which x is 4 and y is 6, and point B 2 comma 3. We had drawn 2 points. We had plotted 2 points on the graph. Find the image of A when reflected in x-axis. A is the image of A when reflected in x-axis. So if you will see, there are 6 gaps over here, 6 blocks. So I have to go 6 blocks down. The image of A will be this, or you can easily say it is 4 comma 6. So I just need to change the y coordinate. It will become 4 comma minus 6. So I can write A dash, that is 4 comma minus 6. You have to write the A dash coordinate on the answer paper. Now B dash is the image of B when reflected in AA dash. So AA dash is my mirror line now. Let us draw a mirror line. If you will see, AA dash is my mirror line. So इसमें if I have to reflect B, तो see here इधर से इधर, this is my mirror line. If you will say ये mirror line है, this is mirror line. I'm just drawing it for the illustration purpose. So my image will be this if I am reflecting in vertical line. So first let us erase all this part. So B का coordinate I will get, B dash will be 6. This is 6 comma 3. 6 comma 3. So I can write 6 comma 3 over here. Now we have to name the geometrical figure A, B dash, A dash, B dash. So we will join in that sequence. So first I need to join. This is my line of symmetry. Now I have to join the figure. A को I have to join with B dash. B dash को I have to join with A dash. You have to go in the sequence. B dash, A dash को you have to join with B. And B को you have to join with A. First and last should always be joined to get a closed figure. These are always a polygon. So geometrical name of this diagram is kite. We can write geometrical name of this diagram is kite. And now we have to find area of triangle, area of figure. So area of A, B dash, A dash, B. It's half into D1 into D2. See both diagonals. If you see first diagonal starts from this part. If I say it's starting from 6 to minus 6, it's 12 unit. Height is 12 unit. So half into D1 12, and next is 2 से 4 6 तक. So gap between this gap is 4 unit into 4, 48, 24 square units. Just label x-axis, x dash, y-axis, y dash, scale, everything should be written. If scale is mentioned, you have to strictly follow the scale, otherwise you can take 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. Question number 13. Plot point 2, 4, Q and R. Reflect PQ in x-axis to get some point P dash Q dash. Write down the coordinate. Let's read and start drawing. So axis is already been drawn. X-axis X dash, Y-axis Y dash. Scale is written. So first we are plotting point P 2, 4. Second Q minus 2, 1. Third point is 5, 0, which is on x-axis. Now we are reflecting P and Q in x-axis to get P dash and Q dash. So P is 2, 4. It will become 2, minus 4. We can write it as P dash 2, minus 4. That you can write in your notebook also. Write down the coordinate of P dash and Q dash. So Q dash is the reflection in x-axis. So Q dash will become minus 2, minus 1. Okay. Now give the geometrical name of the diagram P, Q, Q dash, P dash, R. We are just joining all points in sequence. So starting with P, we'll go to Q. PQ, QQ dash, Q dash, P dash, P dash, R, and R को I have to join with P. Okay. So you got a pentagon. It is 5-sided figure. If you will see, we have 5 sides and it is a pentagon. So you can write geometrical name of this figure is pentagon. Now you have to find area and perimeter of the figure. You have to name the axis of symmetry and also we have to write its equation. Okay. So we have to do all this stuff here. So first we will find area and perimeter. So area के लिए what you will do, we will just divide it into 2 diagrams. See if I can divide this part. The first part becomes triangle. This is my triangle. And second part becomes trapezium. This one. Okay. So let us say area is equal to, first if you will say triangle के height is, this is what height. See, I will draw it with blue line. This is height. It is perpendicular. So height is from coordinate 2 to 5. 2 to 5 is 3 unit, half into 3 into base is minus 4 to 4. So that is 8 unit. This is my first part plus half into sum of trapezium के लिए sum of parallel sides. Parallel sides में these two is parallel. If you will see blue line, this is the parallel lines. तो parallel line में first parallel line का 8 unit है, second is 1 to minus 1, that is 2 unit, and the difference between them, this part is the difference between them. Just look, it's a height. So it is from 2 to minus 2, it is 4. So we will solve. 2 1s are 2 4s are, so area is 4 3s are 12 plus 2 1s are 2 2s are 10 2s are 20, that is 32 square units. ठीक है, hope you got area properly. Now we have to find perimeter. Perimeter के लिए what we will do, we will use distance formula. We know these two sides are equal, this side is equal to this side, so let us find distance formula. PR का distance will be, we know distance square root of x2 minus x1, last year we did 5 minus 2 whole square plus 0 minus 4 whole square, so that is 3 square plus 4 square, 16, 25, 25 का square root is 5 units, so this is 5 units and this is also 5 units. Now we will find PQ का distance. PQ का distance, if you are finding again x root of x2 minus x1, 2 minus of minus plus 2 whole square, 4 minus 1 whole square. So root of 4 square 16 plus 3 square 9, root of 25, that is 5. So this is also 5 units. This is also 5 units. Now vertical line is 2 units. If you will see, it's from 1 to minus 1. There are 2 blocks, so it's 2 units. So perimeter will be 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 2. That is 22 unit. And the line of symmetry, there's a line of symmetry, his x-axis. See, this is the line of symmetry, which is cutting the whole diagram into equal part. Line of symmetry is x-axis and its equation of x-axis is y is equal to 0. Now name the points from the figure which are invariant on reflection in x-axis. Of course, we have 2 points. One is this point and another is this point. These 2 points does not change its position when reflected in x-axis. It is on the diagram. On the diagram means on that line. So 5, 0 and minus 2, 0 is invariant in x-axis. Okay, hope you had understood how to draw a graph. This all distance formula ka working should be shown on the notebook. Okay, don't show any workings on the graph paper, just write graph paper pe units, label the coordinates properly, write scale, write x-axis, y-axis. Since I don't have enough space on this board, so that's why I'm doing rough work. This is working on the graph paper, so don't do that. Distance formula you can revise from the 9th standard textbook, or if its formula is already written. So if you want, we can just go through the formula for the distance formula. Just write down the formula. If we have 2 points a x1 y1, b x2 y2, so AB का distance is square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This formula you have done in 9th standard, or you can even write AB is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 minus x2. If you are starting from x1, you can say x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. You can even take this. Just note down this distance formula in your notebook. Let's go to next question. Plot a point 4, 6 and 1, 3 on the graph paper. Let us plot A 4, 6 and B 1, 3. Make an axis. Okay. Now these 2 points are the vertices of the figure ABCD, which is symmetrical about x equal to 4. So first we have to draw a line which is x equal to 4. This is a line which we can say x equal to 4. Let us draw with this is x equal to 4 and another line is y equal to 3. This is a line y equal to 3. Now these 2 points are symmetrical. Symmetrical means now this B point is reflected in vertical line. This is x equal to 4 key line and this is y equal to 3 key line. So if you are reflecting, see from this to this we have 3 blocks. So we will go 3 blocks ahead. So my reflection will be on this point. So let us make it properly. This is my B dash whose coordinate is 7, 3. You can write it from the diagram itself. And now A ka distance from the line is, see this is 3 block again, it will go here somewhere. A dash is 4, 0. Sorry, it becomes C and D. I need to change the coordinate. A, B, C, D. So A, B, this will become C, this will become D because A, B, C, D is a figure. So you have to go either clockwise or anti-clockwise. Now we will join A to B, B to C, C to D, and D to A. If you will see, ABCD is a square because all sides are equal and diagonals are also equal. Diagonal 6 unit hai. So you can say area of ABCD. We have to find area of ABCD also. Area of ABCD. Either you can find the sides. Sides I can find as AB by distance formula. X2 is 4 minus 1 plus y2 is 6 minus 3 whole square. You can do it manually. 4 minus 1, 3, 3 ka square is 9 and 6 minus 3 is 3, 3 ka square is 9. So it is 9 plus 9, 18, so 3 root 2. So side square is 3 root 2 into 3 root 2. So it is 3 3s are 9, root 2 into root 2, that is 18 square units. So you can find area using your sides as well as using this formula half into d square. We know diagonal ka distance is 6 unit. Both diagonals are same and its distance is 6 unit. So either you can use side wala formula or diagonal, both are of same type. Do not forget to write scale. If scale is not mentioned, you can take 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. Question number 15. Plot a point 6, 3 and 3, 0 on the graph paper. Reflect. Let's see what we are getting. Let us do. First we have to plot a point 6, 3. This is 6, 3, x ka 6, y ka 3. Make an axis that you have to draw for every graph. 3, 0 is on x-axis. Reflect P in x-axis. P ko if you will reflect in x-axis, it will become 6, minus 3. Let us write P dash as 6, minus 3. राइट, O is the origin को mark कर लो, this is O, which is origin. Give the geometrical name of PO. Let us joint. P को you have to joint with PO. Then P dash, O को we can joint with P dash. And then P dash को I have to joint with Q. And first, it's obvious say कि first and last will be joined together. So this figure is an arrowhead. Arrowhead का diagram is like this. If you had seen arrow, it seems to be like this, okay? Or arrow can be in this way. If this type of figure we are getting, we can say it is arrowhead. And if we are getting this type of diagram, then we can say it is an arrow. This is full arrow, this is just a head. Now we have to find area of triangle. The area of triangle, how we can find? See, it is symmetrical. If you will just take one triangle, or फिर we will multiply it by 2. Just check the green part, green shaded triangle. So उसमें height is this. This is what height, because it's an obtuse angle triangle. ये height है. So area is equal to half into base. We can consider this much part. It is 0 to 3, so 3 unit, and height is also 3 unit, and we can multiply it by 2 because it's just a reflection of that. So both triangles are equal, so we can get 9 square units. Do not forget to write scale. It's very important. X-axis, x dash, y-axis, y dash. It is compulsory for all question. Okay. And coordinates you have to always write on the graph as well as on the answer paper. Geometrical name, write it on the answer paper. Area ka calculations, write it on the answer paper. In exam, you cannot write behind the graph paper. You have to always write in the answer paper.